Boatin Makon, you earlier spoke to us and you said it's not the first time that you're going to do this and you are sure it's going to be successful. What do you say?
All right, as I said, we did it. But the surgery, as you said, has been successful so far. We've been able to separate the children. There was a lot of difficulties, a lot of challenges.
Tell us some of the difficulties you faced.
First of all, they were joined at the liver, and so we needed to separate the liver into two and give half to the one and another half to the other one. After that, they were also joined at the hip and the pelvic bone or the waist area. We needed to separate that one also. And they were also joined as some part of the chest that needed to be separated. So, and then the intestine was also joined, and we needed to share that one also. So there was a lot of challenges.
What particular role did you play?
Oh, as you see now, have been inside throughout the whole surgery.
Questions. What role did you play?
The liver, the intestine.
You are following the process of how they cut the chest, how they
It's a lot of surgery. I've been part of the surgery. I've been one of the surgeons who were. These are some of those who help us in it. Plastic surgery, orthopedic surgery. Some of our nurses, another plastic surgeon. And most of the pediatric surgeons are the back there. So there has been a lot of people. Everybody has been involved. Everybody here has got a part of it.
Okay.
Yes.
And doctor, you were out when they were in. You went in later. Why were you out, and what time did you go in, and for what?
Okay. I was out because, as we said earlier, before the surgery, the first team basically went to separate the two babies. And as Dr. Nimaku said, after the separation of the internal organs and the pelvis was also separated, the babies then became two whole. So we had to get another team to operate on the other baby for the closure of the defect that was created from the separation. So that's what we, as plastic surgeons, did on the second baby, and then the pediatric surgeons also did the same thing for the bowel closure, and then what was it? And then the pelvis. The orthopedic surgeons also came to close the pelvis for us.
No, I saw one of the doctors carry one of the babies after the separation. Who did that? Somebody carried one of the babies to the other.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the separation of the baby, especially the carry from one theater table to another, is so critical that we need an anesthetic to actually monitor that transfer to make sure that all our gas levels, all our tubes are actually intact.
Yeah. And doctor, let me speak to Dr. Doctor, how did you feel when they got separated?
I was very happy. In fact, I led the group to congratulate ourselves after we've done that.
Oh, so I heard a clapping inside.
Yes, I initiated that. And then after that, then as he said, the job became two. So we formed very quickly two teams, one for each baby. And then we went ahead and did the closure. I mean, after the other organ had been separated. And the closure also involved orthopedic surgery as well. So we need somebody to deal with the bone. And then when it came to the soft tissue, then that's where the plastic surgeons also came in.
Okay, let's do the gender balance. So, madam, what's your name and what role did you play?
I'm first. I played a role as a scrub nurse.
Meaning what?
At the I stood by the case, dishing out instruments, and making sure that the case is done. And I had to supply them everything they needed for the surgery.
And you never panicked because I saw you never panicked. You were panicking out here.
We are okay. This is not the first time. Actually, the first time they did the separation, we were with them. And we've been in theater all this while, and this is not a new thing to us. It's basically theater stuff, so we have to be on top of issues. And if you panic, you get everybody panicking. So we had to become and make sure everything is done well.
Okay, Dr. Boatin, I saw them being moved away from here. Where are you taking them to?
They are being sent to the intensive care unit so that they can get some intensive care. Intensive care doctors are there, intensive care nurses are also there to take care of them. You have to know that the first 24 hours is a critical time for the children, so that if there's anything going to happen, it happens in the first 24 hours. So they need around the time care and that's why you take them.
Does it mean all of you are going back to the ICU?
No. They have different set of team that works there. Yes. They have intensive care specialists on there. They are most of them are the anesthesia and doctors also, and they have nurses also who've been trained purposely for taking care of such cases. So they'll be taking care of them throughout the night, and we are hoping that everything goes well. By any lights.
But don't you have a standby generator?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, say so that if there is any help we can render, then those watching and listening to us can.
We do, but the lights out are frequent these days, so the changing over takes like a few seconds and all that, and that is very critical.
No, but I think the truth is that we had a few failures with the changeover of the power source. So we will be most pleased if there's no power cut at all.
So ECG boss or VRA boss, if you are watching us, and I know you're also listening to us live on Joy FM, the plea here is that please tell your men that they should not touch the lines coming to Conjoined, not at this time. Okay, so doctor, you also handle bones and other things. So what role did you also play?
Yeah, actually, I was the one who helped in separating them from the waist bones. I mean, the pelvic bones. So after separation, we had 2 separate babies who, before the closure, I had to go and get the bones together, back. I mean, reform the waist so that we can get the organs internally placed so that the soft tissues could be closed over them.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Dr. Yusuf Akpelu, you've also been inside for since it started.
Yes, please.
What were you also doing?
I'm a plastic surgeon, and the most important thing for us is to be able to close the incisional wound as much as possible. So that is our aim. And we always go according to anatomical positions. So all that was done in order to be able to close the wound and give it a better suturing.
So do we have an idea as to when the wound will heal?
Yes, so by us, wound healing by normal position is supposed, the skin is supposed to close between 5 to 7 days. But if anything happens, maybe the general condition of the patient or maybe infection, that may delay the wound healing.